Hey guys, welcome back to LS Vintage Design. I'm Lisa. How's everybody doing? I hope you had an amazing holiday weekend. If you celebrate, if you don't, I just hope you had an amazing weekend. It's cold. It is freezing. I live, southern part of the country and it's cold. Not used to it. Don't like the 113 in the summer. Don't like cold in the winter. That's why I like Southern California, to be honest. Everything was just kind of, there wasn't big fluctuations. I mean, we get cold at night during the winter, but the daytime wasn't too bad. You know what? My battery is blinking. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Right when I start talking to you guys, it just decides to go run down. That's okay. Thought I would film you guys before I do my workout over on LS Family Fitness and before I do how to age packing tape without any inks, because you guys were short a video last week. Well, no, I guess everybody was short. I just wanted to do this one because it's obviously talking about estate sales, and I love going to estate sales. What I'm going to do is give you some secrets for you to shop at estate sales like a reseller. Maybe you're shopping for yourself. Maybe you've decided you want to start a used clothing business or a resale shop business of your own. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how you can be successful when you go to estate sales. So let's just jump into this, because there is a lot of information and I like to keep these videos around 20 minutes. So one thing when you are starting out at estate sales, the most important thing is to set a budget. And I say that because it can be very overwhelming when you walk into an estate sale, and especially if you go to a rather large one, somebody that collected, or even a hoarder estate sale. I mean, there can be a lot. I've been to some where the people own their own antique stores. There was a lot. Okay. So set a budget and kind of have in mind why you're going. What are you looking for? Sometimes people go looking for very specific items. Maybe you're looking for a cool vintage coat. Maybe you're looking for a Halloween costume. Maybe you're looking for vintage china or a silver tea service, a silver set service. So, maybe you're looking for jewelry. And maybe you have that in mind, so you know what you're going for. But maybe you haven't thought about a budget because you're thinking, I'm just going to get what I want and not worry about it. And if that's the case, perfect. You guys hang on a minute. But most of us can't do that, especially if you are buying to resell. You definitely need a budget, because what's going to happen is, yes, maybe you're getting good deals and you're watching your money, but somewhere along the line, you're going to lose something. You're going to drop the ball on some prices, and you're going to realize maybe you paid too much for something, or maybe you bought more than you intended because you got caught up in the moment and you were trying to grab it so that person over there didn't get it. And you spent way more and you're not going to make it back. So that's a loss. And we don't want losses. So set a budget. And if that means you have to walk away from something, you just do. I mean, I walk away from stuff I want all the time, but I prioritize what I know is selling right now versus what will sell in the summer. Because come summer, it may not sell. And that's something really important to keep in mind. So always set a budget. And I know people are going to hate me for that one. Also, again, buy for here and now. Here and now. Unless, and I will say this is a big unless, you're getting Christmas or fall stuff really cheap, because now Christmas right now is not going to be really cheap. It's before Christmas. But fall stuff it's going to be cheap because everybody's taking it down. They're done with it. If you'll get a good discount on it, then buy it. In January, if you go to an estate sale and you can get a good discount on all the Christmas stuff, buy it. Because those are holidays, those are seasons, times of the year that come around every time of year. Yes. Okay. Before you go to an estate sale, everybody should check out one of the estate sales sites. I think there's estatesales.net, estatesales.com. You should check out the estate sales site and pick your locations you're going to go to. And let me also throw this in the budget thing. If you're picking a location that is far away, like say you're driving 45 minutes or more, gas is still not cheap. I mean, it's way cheaper than it was, but it's still not like cheap. You have to factor that in. So if you're driving 45 minutes and it's the first day of the sale and nothing's marked down and this is a high-end area, all those factors, you're probably going to pay too much and you're going to lose money. Days of the sale. First day is always full price, 100%. You can ask for a deal, but they're going to tell you it's first day. Especially if you're one of those first in the door. These estate sale companies are not going to discount it. Unless you're going for something that's believably junky or big furniture. Big pieces of furniture do not sell. Or if it's a car or a boat, but a lot of times they'll have offers on those. And a lot of times if you go into a home now and you see a beautiful set up big Christmas tree and you offer to buy the whole thing, they're going to be like, we're taking offers. And they have every right. Just remember, the estate sale company is not there for you. They're there for their client. Okay, so the day of the estate sale you go is going to play a factor into what you pay. The estate sale company running the estate sale will play a factor. Some estate sale companies where I live, they think they're selling brand new stuff and they charge it and they don't bring it down the whole time. They don't have discount days. I don't go to those estate sale companies, but plenty of people do. So, first day versus second day versus third day. Yes, as the days go on, you run the risk of whatever you wanted being gone. And you have to factor that in. It's a game of balance. Estate sales are just as cutthroat as thrift stores, only more so. More so. So starting to talk about the websites. You need to go on the websites. Estate sale companies normally put pictures up at least a week ahead. Like they may be having an estate sale, so the next pictures will go up probably 5 days before the next one. I don't like estate sale companies that post all their pictures the night before. In fact, I won't go to one. They don't give you time to prepare for their estate sale. I won't go. Unless there's something I just really, 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 really want. And that's a big really. So go to the website and look at all their pictures. And I don't mean, hold on, let me pull one up. I'll bring you over here in a minute, but. And I don't mean look at their pictures. Oops, hold on. I don't mean look at their pictures like this in all the little squares. I mean get in there and go through each picture big, where you only see one photograph on the screen at a time. Okay? And I'll go over this website. This is estatesales.net. I'll go over this website in a minute. But let's talk a little bit about these pictures first. Just remember, as you're combing through these pictures, these are the things that the estate sale company think is going to catch your eye and it's going to pull you into that sale. So what you're looking for may not even be in these photographs. But, so how do you know if you want to go? Look around. Look at what they're showing you. Odds are, if they're showing you a photo in the kitchen, you're going to see stuff in the background. And if you're into old stuff, it's not going to be front and center, but it might be scattered in that. Or it might be in that pantry shot. Or if you're in the garage, it might be in that garage shot. So look, if you like old junky stuff and you're not after the stuff that's always in the photograph, look behind the stuff in the photograph, okay? All right, come closer, and I'm going to talk about reading the website, getting all the information you need before you head out. And I would strongly advise reading the website for your sale, for your specific sale. Okay, so come in and we'll do this. Remember, thrifting and estate sales are cutthroat. It's a cutthroat business. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, it's a cutthroat business going, shopping estate sales. And if your company that you go to has a table that people have saved their stuff on, and they say, oh, you can put your stuff here and shop more. Be aware, there are some cutthroat people that will shop that table. And if the estate sale is not watching it, you'll lose your stuff. All right, so this is estatesales.net. And I just picked a sale. Here's the information. Man cave, that's their title. So mostly it's going to be guy stuff, right? Because it's a man cave. Man cave madness. There's other stuff. Could be a single man. Could have been like his wife already died or something. Estate sale, 3-day sale, 4 days away. Address for the sale will be available 7 p.m. on Thursday, November 30th. So they're telling you when you can get the address. These are the days of the sale and the time of the sale on there. Okay? Then you scroll down. Here's the company running it. There's a link to their website and their phone number. Terms and conditions. This is important because terms and conditions tell you they accept cash, debit cards, credit cards, Apple Pay, and Zelle. Sometimes they accept Venmo. Sometimes they only accept cash. So you need to read this. All credit card transactions are subject to a 3% transaction fee. No checks accepted. Sales tax will be collected. If you are a reseller, please bring your valid certificate number with you and be prepared to complete the form for every sale. We do not keep tax forms on file. So if you're a reseller, you get these sales and use tax resale certificate. And if you want to buy something without paying sales tax, you fill this out and you take it with you. And every time you purchase, you have to have one of these with you. Even if you've purchased from the same estate sale company over and over, they don't keep them. So you have to bring it with you each time. Okay? Says all purchases must be removed from the location at the time of sale. Any children attending must remain with an adult. You will be responsible to purchase any items broken or damaged. Please watch your step. A lot of these old houses are crazy with thresholds, multiple levels, 2 steps here, 1 step there. Just watch where you step. Please watch your step. We are not responsible for any accidents or injuries. Everything is sold as is, where is. So if you're buying something, and they all say that, make sure you go over it with a fine-tooth comb, because if you get it in your car and you're looking and it's got a big old stain or it's chipped, they don't take it back. Do that in the house. They also tell you how to park. Please do not block driveways, fire hydrants, or mailboxes. Okay, and then you come down and it has subscriptions and details. Tells you what's in the sale and then the pictures. Woohoo! You can click on the picture. You can look. There's a trash can, so there's not much in that one, but you can go to the next one. There's a glass skull, some glass ski goggles, some type of helmet, some type of football mold right there, a TV or a monitor, old desk, cowboy boots. And you go through all these one by one. Okay, now here, say you're into cool vintage jackets or something. You can make this even bigger. Look, if you collect mobile stuff, look, there's Pegasus. So that's a Pegasus jacket. That's pretty cool. Maybe you want to get that. Don't be afraid to, squish your pictures bigger. Let's see. Oh, lots of DVDs. DVDs don't sell. Don't buy DVDs, guys. Another skull. Okay. This definitely looks like a dude's place. Let me go get us a sale with more junk in it because I want y'all to look behind. Okay. Look at this. You've got some light or something. You've got some tambourines. Let's see here. More tambourines. Oh, they must have had a band. Lots of band equipment. Okay. This is a very busy photo. Very ornate furniture. That's what they're trying to sell. That very ornate furniture. Alright, hold on. I want a junky one. This one's too ornate, so... Okay. Ah, here we go. This is what I wanted. Alright, you see how they have this front and center, but you see all this stuff? Don't be afraid to get in there and make that picture bigger and see what's in the background, okay? And then go to the next one. Move it around, okay? Don't be afraid to go past what they're showing you and see what else is there. Look, okay, see all this? This is what they're showing you, this nice glass set, right? But look. There's some cool stuff down at the bottom here. Maybe you want that. Look at that. So you get the point. Go through all of these pictures. Make them bigger. Get in there and look, look, look. And then when you find something you want, okay, when you come across something that you want, say you want this frame right here, then go to the next. Okay. Say you want this clock. Okay? You see this clock and you're like, oh, I've been looking for a clock like that. I want that clock. I have to have it. But you can't tell much from this photo where it is. But look back here. Here's the kitchen. So you know it's in the room off the kitchen with the red wall. Look for clues so when you get there, you can find what you're looking for. Okay, and look, this is on the other half of the room. So you find the room with the brass, you're going to find your clock. But it's on a table with a bunch of other stuff all smashed out up. So look for clues to help you identify which room you need to get to as fast as possible to get your item. Now, people do collect old clocks, so I would go fairly early. But say you are trying to get something that most people don't collect. Like, look at this. This is a lot of stuff, and most of it is old pans. They're kind of not very appetizing. Look down here. Just not very, they're probably a little greasy, I will tell you from experience. But say you like all these old baking pans and you want these. Okay. Well, then you may not have to get there as early as you do for the clock. Or look, this is a vintage 8-cup Tupperware mixing cup. Say you want one of those. Then you try to figure out what room. This is probably a porch. Some room with the paneling. Okay? And it's with the old baking stuff. Look for clues when you find what you want. Look, here's another side of the old baking pans. See, this is the other side. And what do you have on this side you might want? Well, maybe you don't have anything, but on the other side is what you want. Okay, now here it's a bookshelf, so it's in a room with books. And it's probably the room with the windows. Go back. I want to show you something here. Look back here. There is a ton. If you do salt and pepper shakers, these probably caught your eye. So look behind what they're showing you, because in this photo, they're not showing me those. They're showing me this vase, this tray, and this old shake maker. So remember what I said, look behind, around everything that they're focusing on. Okay, so you get the idea of how to look at the photos, how to read the ad. Remember, at the top, it'll give you the address. It'll tell you when it's going to post it. Tells you how long the sale is, how far away it is, the dates for the sale, and the times. You scroll down, it tells you the name of the company, gives you their website and their phone number. Terms and conditions, it tells you they accept cash and credit cards, no checks. Please bring help and tools for large items. That means if you're going to get a bed, you're going to have to take it apart because they probably have it set up. This one says absolutely no children. Don't take kids. It says if we have sterling gold jewelry and coins at the sale, it's not kept overnight, and it's going to be up by the register. It says all costume jewelry will follow the daily discounts. When you see that, then you know that second and third day, there's going to be discounts, okay? Then you have word descriptions of everything, and then your photograph. Now, besides knowing how to read the website and to take your, sales tax form so you don't have to pay sales tax if you're a reseller, how to, know you're not going to get any discounts on the first day, know when the best day to shop, know your budget, factor in your gas, factor in driving, all of that, factor in the neighborhood, know where you're going, know the neighborhood. Is it a high-end neighborhood on a golf course? Or is it an older neighborhood in an older suburb of where you live? Know your neighborhood. Because then that's going to tell you about the stuff. The older neighborhood maybe has elderly couples. Maybe doesn't have a lot of money, but they have good stuff. The high end is going to have your designer stuff. So know your location. But you also have to know, if you're a reseller, who are you selling to? What are they buying? Who's your target audience? and what are they buying. You have to know that. And that again goes to, if you have a budget and there's 5 things you want, but one of them's for next summer, walk away. Walk away, because you don't know what your audience is going to be buying in a year or 6 months. Nobody does. The only thing I would say, again, is if it's a seasonal holiday, season or holiday, and it's after and it's on sale, buy it, because people always buy fall. They always buy Christmas. They always buy, summer, that kind of thing. But know your area. If summer's a big tourist attraction in your area, and that's when you sell a lot of stuff that is maybe local touristy things, and this house happens to have a lot of them, buy them, because then come summer, they're going to sell. You have to know your area. You have to know your audience. Who are you targeting? And the last thing, and I've said this multiple times, don't be afraid to walk away from an item. And remember to always, always check everything out before you pay for it. Because once you pay for it, every estate sale does not give you your money back. So guys, estate sales are cutthroat. Thrift stores are cutthroat. I did a how to shop a thrift store video. I'll link it at the beginning of this, just so you can check that one out as well. I will see you on Friday. We are finally going to transform our vintage 70s painting into a modern artwork that will go with your decor. I will see you on Friday. Don't forget, head over to my Etsy shop. I just updated a lot of items over there. So guys, thanks for being here. I will see you on Friday. Bye.